Hello everyone and welcome back to the History Channel, where today we are going to be covering a topic that was just recently discovered by Elias and Gian. I helped in the project by researching about this and making this PowerPoint for everyone. This is a good topic to learn about wars and fights, because violence is never the answer and we should always talk it out. But these two people, Quandale and Alexander, they did not talk. The early life of Quandale Dingle. Quandale Dingle was born June 19, 1701 in the country of Japan. His mother was murked in the violence involving the gang the Black Dragons, from Japan of course. He swore vengeance for his mother and was sure to kill him once he had the chance. The person who killed his mother was Alexander Hamilton. At the age of 9, he and his father, Quantavius, traveled across the great ocean blue to the Americas. Teen years of Quandale Dingle. At the age of 11, Quandale and his father Quantavius had made a living as watermelon salesmen. They have heard about the events occurring about the Americas and the Great British. However, Quandale still wanted to find his mother's killer. At the age of 14, his father died of a disease known as ligma. Ligma is a well-known disease that renders someone blind. He stopped selling watermelons to become a doctor to help people fight ligma. At the age of 18, he traveled to New York to attend Columbia University and attended the ligmatology classes to sharpen his skills. Adulthood of Quandale Dingle. At the age of 21, he began to drink heavily, still grieving for his mother. He had Alexander right in his little sausage fingers. While in his ligmatology 1069 class, he saw a new student that looked surprisingly familiar. It was Alexander. He pulled out his musket and murked him right through the cranium. But Alex rose and said, all time stopped, and Alex looked at Quandale and remarked, "You tried, Quandale. Your mother was only a cog in my master plan, and you were nothing but a pawn in this game we call life, and you were sacrificed." Suddenly, Quandale rose during the time stop and said, "Foolish mortal, it is I, Quandale Dingle. Your foolish little stand stands no chance against my power." The final battle. Part 1. This is the showdown of all showdowns. In one quarter, Quandale wanting vengeance for his dead mother. In the other, we have Alexander needing to defend for his life. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. This is the final battle. Quandale rushes Alex at light speed, landing an uppercut that sends Alex flying through the ceiling, and Quandale following with a flurry of punches and kicks with the force of 1,000 EDPs, everlasting destroying punches. But out of nowhere, Alex blocks it and smashes Quandale into the ground, causing debris to fly everywhere. The final battle, Part 2. Alex had pummeling him into the ground until they reached bedrock. Quandale, losing hope, asked his mother for heaven's grace, but she said, "I can only give you grace for 1 second. Are you sure you can use it wisely?" Mr. Dingle only gave one response: "Yes, mother, I will fulfill my duty." He went back to reality and said, "What are your last words, puny mortal?" Alexander chuckled and said, "Your mother will never be satisfied. You will always never be enough, stupid little brat." Quandale disappeared, and suddenly appeared right behind them and suplexed him into the ground. Bloody and badly injured, Quandale stood up with Alexander's severed torso and head in hand. He finally won. He sat down from exhaustion with many fatal injuries. He wanted this to be his last words. "Thank you, mother, and we'll see you at heaven's door." After this, he passed out from exhaustion. And then in the upper left corner is what a suplex is. This is the aftermath of the battle. After, he saw someone wake him up. It was ex-President Jonathan Fitzgerald Kennedy. He rushed Quandale to the hospital, and he was fatally wounded with a poison that can kill him on impact. Luckily, he was a shinobi and had a resistance to poison, but time was running out. He was slowly fading away. one thing could save him. A powerful object that could save any disease, revive any person. The object's name was Bentley the Bear. This object was saved by JFK for this special occasion. He gave him Bentley, and he was immediately healed from all his sicknesses. The massacre was over, and everyone could rest easy, knowing that Alexander was defeated. And that is a point of view, Alexander. Thank you for listening, and here's a sick ERL beat right now.